Hey guys, welcome to Update Monday. In today's episode, we have Angelfish Fried, we have bags of Cholla wood, and more turtles in the future? Stay tuned for episode number 304, where we learn how to be a better aquarist. Alright guys, and as you can see, our angelfish are definitely very active in this tank. They are certainly breeding size, and the good news is I did notice a pair of angelfish in here were exhibiting breeding behaviors. The female had her egg-laying tube out, and it was pretty obvious that she was carrying eggs and wanted a place to deposit them on one of these pieces of driftwood. And I also noticed a male was sticking very close next to her, and they were starting to get territorial in this tank, which is obviously not going to work out very well considering the number of fish in here. So I was able to snag those two with a net, and I placed them up here. And as you can see, they are fairly territorial here as I come up to the glass, as you would expect of parents, expecting parents. And there is a piece of driftwood here that they did lay their eggs on, but as you can see, they've already transferred their fry, which have already hatched. And if we can zoom in real close, you can see they're wiggling away. So they laid the eggs, I don't know, it was probably this time last week, maybe 5 days ago, and those eggs stayed on that log for a few days, and then they just hatched a day ago, and they transferred them over here onto the pre-filter sponge. And as you can see, we've got a couple dozen babies that seem like they are alive and well. This is the first batch of fry that they've had, and they've been in this tank for less than a week. So that's pretty exciting to see that we have some viable fry. If you guys aren't familiar with angelfish fry, their heads are a little bit sticky there, and they do have that yolk sac, that orange yolk sac, and they'll just wiggle away there for a couple days until they become more or less free swimming, at which point they will need baby brine shrimp to feed on. Hopefully these will be good parents and they won't eat all of the babies, but it's good to give them a couple attempts at breeding before you decide to separate the eggs. But for right now, we're going to see how this goes. We're going to see if they do a good job at taking care of these fry, and so that's exciting to see. And of course, because we have those fry wiggling away, we set up a canister of brine shrimp. So we've got about a tablespoon, or sorry, a teaspoon or two of brine shrimp eggs in here, tumbling under a light amount of aeration, and they've been in here for about a day now, so they should be hatching sometime tomorrow. I'm going to set up another jar like this today as well, so we can stagger the jars and have one jar every day or two set up so that we can draw from to feed these angelfish fry if they do end up making it. That's basically what we have to do. I'm hoping to actually transition onto Daphnia sooner rather than later, but I've never tried that before with angelfish, so that'll be interesting. I know that the brine shrimp are going to be the first food, but I'm wondering if within a week or so I can transfer them to Daphnia. So that'll be the plan, at least for now. I'm looking to separate at least one more pair of angels here and then sell off the rest, just because I don't have the space to pair all these out in these aquariums. So if you're interested and you live in the greater Boston area, let me know. I am looking to get rid of some of these angelfish. So there's always that. Next up on the list, we do have the Plecos, and we do have the cherry shrimp breeding. And one good thing to give both of those is some Cholla wood. I was corrected on my pronunciation. I called it Cholla wood. You can tell I'm from the northeast. Cholla wood It's the wood of a cactus, the dried wood of a cactus, and I went online and found the Cholla shepherd. There's the email address right there if you'd like to email them directly and pick up some of your own, but it seemed like they had pretty good prices, and they gave me a free piece along with my order. It looks like a root piece, which is pretty interesting. So I've got that, and then I've got 2 bags here with 20 pieces of wood a piece, and basically these are going to float in the aquarium for probably a day or 2. They haven't been sprayed with any pesticides or chemicals or anything. I'm assuming they're pretty much good to go to toss in these tanks. I'm sure they'll create a little bit of a mess when I put them in there, but that's alright. I siphon these tanks anyways. So I'll probably take the rest of them and throw them in a 5-gallon bucket and just stir it around so I don't get a bunch of junk in the tanks. But I just wanted to see these float. They'll float for a couple days and then they'll eventually sink. And basically what I'm going to do with those is put them in every tank that I have cherry shrimp and every tank that I have baby Plecos. So you see the baby Pleco hanging out there on the back of the glass. Those will hang out inside the Cholla wood, and so will the baby shrimp. It'll give them a place to hide, especially when I am considering keeping 3 species in one tank, as I've described in the past. We've got the Plecos, we've got the cherry shrimp, and we have the endlers all breeding in this one tank. The more Cholla wood I have in these tanks, probably the better. I'll probably try to wrap some of the Java moss around the Cholla wood and place as much of that towards the back as possible, and that will give a lot of good places for those small shrimp and small Plecos to hide. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this purchase. 40 pieces of wood here should do fine for all of the aquariums that I have. It should be more than plenty of wood, and it's pretty nice looking stuff. I mean, it's not the perfect looking stuff that you would buy in a store for like a hermit crab habitat or something like that, but each piece is definitely different in terms of its shape and size and you know, dimensions. So pretty happy with that purchase. I'll be, like I said, dunking all of these in some water and then throwing them in my aquariums, and next week you should see what all this wood looks like spread out across my aquariums. So there we go. And then the last big announcement that I have has to do with my turtles. I know you guys, you turtle people out there, have wanted quite a few updates on these turtles. I have been neglecting those updates for quite a while, but I am happy to say all of these plants are going to move outside shortly, so you'll be able to see more of the stock tank. And I am looking to rearrange the layout of this tank. I might be putting this breeding box somewhere over there. I'll probably decentralize these 3 baskets here with my mangroves, and I'm actually looking to get rid of my terrapins. I know you guys have followed them for quite a while, and it is kind of a sad day, but I think it's in the best interest of everyone to part ways with these guys. And the exciting news on the flip side of that is, once these guys are gone from this tank, I will have a 300-gallon stock tank that I can devote to breeding another species of turtle, which is the map turtle. I'm looking at possibly getting either a northern or a southern black knob turtle, and I'm looking to potentially pick up like 6 or 8 of those at the Hamburg Reptile show. So I will be attending the Hamburg Reptile show, and I will be looking for vendors who are selling map turtles. So this will look quite different. There's going to be a giant renovation to this project. Now that the aquarium rack is basically done, I will switch my attention back to this turtle setup and see what we can do with that. And so the first thing on that list is to get these plants out of here and then you know, focus on a breeding project here for the long term and for the future. So that's what's going on, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.
Hey guys, if you found this video helpful, please click the subscribe button below. And if you've already done that and you're in the market for some brine shrimp eggs or your own order of Cholla wood, please click those links below. It all goes to help support this channel and to help you be a better aquarist. Thanks.